Without Kanye, there's no Adidas, and I've said this multiple times. Adidas just not a company, when it comes to the sneaker game. They can't really strive without Kanye or his influence, bro. And that's what we're going to be talking about today because, they're going back and forth, but now they're officially saying that they're going to sell the remaining of the Yeezy inventory. And I actually made a video about this a couple of weeks ago saying that, Adidas, they know they need Kanye, and honestly, they were going like through this. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was like a period of time where they said that they were going to bring the Yeezys back, and then they were doing them, like releasing them in like waves. So it would be like 1 month, and then they'll release like 4 to 5 pairs, and then like another month. And they were just like basically protecting themselves whenever he did some quote unquote controversy stuff. And they were just trying to protect their image, and so they would postpone it, and then when they thought they were out the clear, that, they would start back selling his stuff. But I think they come to the conclusion that, nobody was really upset with Kanye to begin with, and then also Adidas was trying their hardest to like lie about the entire situation, because I actually did a little bit of research and just all the stuff that, and it wasn't even too much research, it's like Adidas kind of told on themselves, like they were just doing the most to try and like perceive this lie that wasn't it. So I'm curious to see what this article has to mention about the whole situation. But like I said, man, Adidas, they're struggling without him at this point. So following the announcement that the brand was potentially writing off its remaining Yeezy inventory, Adidas has decided the brand has officially announced that it will sell its remaining Yeezy inventory. And also, I thought this was like a dumb idea, because I'm like, no business in their right mind is just going to leave all that money, off the table. Like, yeah, they're writing it off, but they're making so much money selling it. And, like, it's a for sure sell. Like, it's not like a risk or anything. Especially when you see that, even with his controversy stuff, or when he come out and do something crazy, and y'all are still selling Adidas, they were still selling out. So, like, what really was the issue? The partnership between Kanye, Adidas, marked by the Yeezy brand, was once a hallmark of success in the footwear industry, comparable to the acclaim of Jordan brand. Yeezy evolved into a billion-dollar venue, with both parties reaping the rewards from this venture. However, the relationship soared over time, leading to its eventual collapse following Yeezy's controversial actions, including his White Lives Matter shirt at the Yeezy Season 9 fashion show and anti-Semitic rhetoric. I'm not going to get political, but, and I'm not saying that Kanye is right about everything that he says, because he's definitely has some crazy moments that I can't justify for, but I feel like he has the right mindset. It's just sometimes people aren't really understand of how he delivers it. But I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying that's how I feel on certain actions that he takes. This fallout placed Adidas in a challenging financial position, as the brand heavily relied on Yeezy for its revenue. Adidas took a strategic step after being left with over $1 billion worth of inventory. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's too much money to be left on the table. That's going to for sure sell. They decided to release the existing stock in batches, committing to a portion of the proceeds to the Anti-Defamation League and another charity. These initial releases were financially successful, accounting for 85% Adidas profits in the second quarter. See what I mean? Like, 85% of y'all's bread came from y'all just re-releasing his stuff. Like, if that doesn't say anything, and then like the thing I didn't like about Adidas, they were just being petty with the whole situation, trying to make, first with the slides, then the fake foam runners. Like, they were just trying their hardest, like, oh yeah, we don't need Kanye, like, we can do this without you. People fail to realize Kanye has been with, like, every major brand. He's already been with Nike. He left Nike to come to Adidas. Before Nike, he was with Louis. Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not just, like, some up-and-coming person, bro. Like, when it comes to, like, the fashion stuff, bro, like, he has the credentials. So, for Adidas to, like, that's crazy. Adidas' plan for a subsequent release in November 23 was postponed due to escalating conflicts in the Middle East. Weeks later, Adidas contemplated writing off approximately $320 million worth of Yeezy sneakers. However, In a recent turn events, as per their 2020 preliminary results, Adidas opted not to write off most of the Yeezy inventory. Instead, they plan to sell the remaining products at least at cost in 2024. Okay, two things. One, this was what I was talking about earlier. So this was when like stuff broke out in the Middle East, and then like all the Free Palestine stuff was going on, and it like resurfaced. They were like, oh well, since that happened, and you know Kanye was on that stuff earlier, like we don't even want to risk it. So like that's what I mean. Like they were just trying to like protect their image, and I feel like it was just petty because it was like just no point. And then also at least at cost. So this isn't retail. So normally like a Yeezy would be like $220 retail. No, they're talking about the cost that it makes for them to even make the shoe, which is probably like anywhere between like $20 to $60, if that, honestly. And so I don't think that is the case, because that would just cause insanity. Like I don't think this is gonna happen. I think they'll sell it at retail, for sure. Obviously, I mean that's the only thing that they can do. But at cost is kind of crazy. I don't believe that. And again, I think this is like another thing that they're trying to do. Like they're trying to just downplay everything. Like, oh yeah, we gotta sell it at cost because nobody's gonna really want it. Like so this is basically the equivalent of like, let's put it on sale because we know no one's gonna want it. No, it's gonna sell out regardless. Despite a challenging year, Adidas' performance exceeded expectations. The company reported flat currency neutral revenues compared to the previous year, a significant achievement considering the discontinuation of the Yeezy line. So basically, they end up being from the negative to like just breaking even, basically. The gross margin also improved, and the company generated an operating profit of 268 million euros. So that's like probably like 300 million USD, surpassing its anticipated operating loss. As Adidas looks ahead to 2024, it anticipates a mid-single-digit rate growth in currency-neutral sales, including around $250 million from the sale of remaining Yeezy inventory at cost. I just don't think they're gonna do it at cost. That just doesn't make sense. This strategy aligns with their goal, unless they plan to just like, no, because that doesn't make sense either. I was gonna say if they just like dump literally all of the stock like in like one time frame, but then doing that is gonna cause for it not to sell out because then it's not gonna be limited and people aren't gonna really want it. This strategy aligns with, it's gonna turn into like dunks. The strategy aligns with their goal of returning to double-digit growth and a 10% operating margin. Adidas CEO expressed optimism, highlighting improvements in consumer engagement, product quality, and reduced inventory levels. When precisely the next Yeezy drop is to take place is still a mystery. And then download that. Okay, cool. So I mean that's okay. So a couple things to debrief about that. I feel like one, that's good. We're getting Yeezys back. I don't know if there's gonna be any new releases, because I know we got like this one right here. We got the new colorway for the slide, and then we had also got the 450 slides, which I missed out on, bro. I actually want to see how much they're going for because I really want to buy them. And I think we got new boots as well. Yeah, but there wasn't any new like models or silhouettes. I don't know, like. It says remaining Yeezy inventory, and when they were doing the previous drops, it was like all of the inventory that they planned on like restocking and all future models. That was like the initial plan. So unless they already released all the future models, you can expect to be some future models. However, I don't really know what others are out there, because I think like these and the 450 slides were the last to get like rumored. So I don't know what else there could be. But that's it for the article, man. What do y'all think about Yeezy? Do y'all think Adidas needs him? Like, do y'all think Adidas is being super petty? Do y'all think that they need to just break ways? Like, let me know what y'all think about this. I think it's pretty good. I like that Yeezys are coming back. They were just trying to like be petty and bash them for no reason. And ultimately they failed, and obviously we can see that because their numbers went down. They lost a lot of money, and now they're basically coming back to him. So, yeah, that's it for me. I'm Team Ye. I am a huge fan of Adidas, especially after I read all the stuff that they were like doing and lying about. If y'all want to see that, I made a video about it, so just go to my channel. But with that being said, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
You say you need some shoes. Go hit a 4. For the toe. It's the number 4, the toe. Come on, tap in.